In 2023, something weird started happening on Spotify. Millions of people fell asleep listening to rain sounds. They woke up the next morning, checked their listening history, and discovered they'd streamed 47 songs overnight. Songs they'd never heard of. Songs with titles like Soothing Rain 247 and Calm Waters 1131. Here's the crazy part. Those songs weren't made by musicians. They were manufactured by a sophisticated fraud network that stole over $40 million from the world's biggest streaming platform. And nobody noticed for 3 years. This is the story of the perfect crime hidden in plain sight. Let's rewind to 2008. Spotify launches with a revolutionary promise: every song ever made, for $10 a month. But here's the math problem nobody talked about. Spotify pays artists roughly 0.003 cents per stream. That's 1/3 of a penny. To earn minimum wage, you'd need about 650,000 streams per month. For 99% of artists, this was terrible. But for scammers, this was an opportunity, because Spotify had one massive vulnerability. The algorithm couldn't tell the difference between real music and fake music. If a song had an artist name, a title, and an audio file, Spotify accepted it. No questions asked. And here's where it gets interesting. In 2017, a Swedish music industry blog noticed something strange. Dozens of playlists filled with unknown artists. Artists with names like Rain Sounds Factory and Nature Audio Collective. Each artist had uploaded hundreds of tracks, all between 8 and 12 minutes long. Why that specific length? Because Spotify only counts a stream if you listen for 30 seconds. Longer songs meant fewer skips, more passive listening, more money. Music journalist Maria Eriksson started digging. She discovered something called fake artists. But these weren't AI-generated songs. They were real recordings, just incredibly cheap to produce. A producer in Bulgaria could record 10 hours of rain sounds, chop it into 50 different tracks, upload them under 50 different artist names. Then the magic happened. Spotify's editorial team started adding these tracks to official playlists called Deep Sleep, Peaceful Piano, Ambient Chill. Each playlist had 3 to 5 million followers. And here's the absolutely wild part. Real ambient artists like Max Richter got bumped off these playlists, replaced by fake artists, who were sometimes owned by Spotify itself. Wait, what? In 2017, reporters discovered Spotify had created shell companies. These companies produced ambient music. Spotify added that music to official playlists. Then Spotify paid royalties to itself. It was the perfect self-dealing loop. Technically legal because Spotify owned the rights, but morally, this was platforming their own content while killing independent artists. But the scammers saw an even bigger opportunity. On music fraud forums, people started sharing the blueprint. Step 1, create 500 fake artist accounts. Step 2, upload 10-second loops. Stretch to 8 minutes. Step 3, use bots to stream your own songs. Step 4, cash out before Spotify notices. And for years, Spotify didn't notice. Everything changed in 2024. Spotify's fraud detection AI finally caught up. They discovered streaming farms in Eastern Europe. One warehouse in Romania had 10,000 phones, all streaming fake rain sounds, 24 hours a day. Spotify deleted 7 million fake streams in one day. They banned 40,000 accounts, but here's the problem. The money was already gone. Conservative estimates put the total theft at $40 million. But some analysts think it's closer to 300 million, because for every scammer Spotify caught, 10 more stayed hidden. The fake artist problem never fully went away. Spotify changed their policy in late 2024. Now, tracks need 1,000 streams per year to qualify for payment. This killed the micro-fraud operations. but it also hurt real small artists, who now earned $0 on their first 999 streams. The solution created new problems. So what did we learn? When you design a system that pays fractions of pennies, you create an incentive to game the system at massive scale. The real story isn't about criminals. It's about a business model that valued quantity over quality. Spotify created a platform where fake rain sounds earned more than real musicians, because the algorithm couldn't tell the difference. And for a while, nobody at Spotify bothered to check. The $500 billion question is, did they fix it? Or just make it harder? Because right now, somewhere in the world, someone is uploading their 1,000th white noise track. And the algorithm still can't tell if it's real. If you want to understand how modern platforms actually work, subscribe. We break down the economics behind the apps you use every day. Next up, how TikTok's algorithm is bankrupting musicians even faster. See you there.